And what is up, everyone on YouTube? This is Mark Gaming coming to you with a video that I really didn't want to have to do, but because of last night, it's kind of necessary to do. So I'm just going to get down to it. Last night, Mississippi State played Toledo. Experts having, picked us to win by 10.5, and we lost by 24. And it's not even just about the fact that we lost, it was about how we looked last night. That was inexcusable. We looked really bad against Arizona State in the first half. We came out in the second half. We did pretty well. We came back, just ran out of time. And we had a full week to prepare. And I'm not discrediting Toledo. Toledo is a pretty decent team, but no SEC team should lose to a MAC school, regardless of the situation. And again, it's not even about the fact that we lost. It's about the fact that we got embarrassed. We were down 28-3 at halftime. We showed no life out there. We were making stupid mistakes all night. We showed no life. Our offense wasn't clicking at all. We could not tackle to save our lives. The same thing that happened to Arizona. The same thing that's happened to last night. And I've got news for y'all, especially for Mississippi State fans. This is not the end of how bad our season's going to be. We have a really tough schedule coming up, and if we struggled against Toledo, and when I say struggled, we put up 3 points in the first half. It took us to the second quarter to score one first down against Toledo. We only had 8 yards of offense in the first quarter. If we're doing this bad now, imagine how we're going to be against teams like Texas, Georgia, Tennessee, excuse me, Ole Miss. We play Florida next week. We are probably going to finish dead last in the SEC and go 0-8 in the SEC. And let's be honest here. Jeff Lebby, as much as I would want to say Jeff Lebby is the issue, he's not the issue. He has just been brought in after we had another coach that was in after Mike Leach had passed. This last coach, I can't remember his name right now, but he wasn't that great. Lied to basically our best player, and hence why we don't have Will Rogers. He went to Washington. That whole situation happened. Now we have Jeff Lebby, who promised that we were going to have an offensive display, stuff like that. But the problem is, it takes time. And we did not do a good job of recruiting the past couple of seasons. It's obvious, especially on defense. Offense, yeah, we still have stuff we need to figure out there too. But defense especially has been our main issue. Like Arizona State, their lead running back put up 260 rushing yards against us. And then turned around, I think he had less than 100 against Texas State this week. Defensively against Toledo. Toledo ended up getting 450 plus yards of total offense, including 160 on the ground, almost 300 through the air. Their quarterback went 23 out of 28 for 3 touchdowns. Coming into the game, he had completed less than 50% of his passes. 23 out of 28 is north of 80%, if that tells you how bad our defense was last night. So it's just been all around bad as far as defense goes. And like I said earlier, if we're this bad against teams like Toledo, Arizona State, imagine what Florida's going to do this coming up Saturday. Imagine what Texas is going to do when we go and pay them a visit. Imagine what Georgia's going to do when we pay them a visit. Imagine what Tennessee's going to do when we pay them a visit. Hell, even Missouri when they come to Starkville. Hell, even when we play Ole Miss in Oxford for the Egg Bowl. I mean, call it what you want, but last night, we showed that we've got a lot of work to do if we even expect to even win an SEC game this year. And it's probably not even going to happen this year. It's going to take several years of actual strong recruiting and strong coaching for a couple years just to even see if we can even get a base as to what we can do with our offense. I was warned by several of my PlayStation friends that this was going to be like it was. I didn't want to believe it. But even after last night, I think that even surprised them. I don't even think they expected it to be this bad. And I definitely didn't expect it to be this bad. We've got a lot of work to do, and it's only going to get worse from here. My prediction as to how we're going to finish the season, we're going to finish either 2-10 or 1-11. Because honestly, the only game left on the schedule that I could see that we could possibly win is UMass. Here's the problem. UMass lost to Toledo, but they gave Toledo a tougher fight than we did last night. So, call it what you want, but this is probably going to be the darkest year as a Mississippi State fan for Mississippi State in 20 plus or even 30 plus years. Yes, I know we haven't won a national championship, but damn. Again, I don't think we weren't even this bad when Sylvester Croom was coaching Mississippi State back in the late 2000s. Mid to late 2000s. So, it is what it is, but for those watching the video, I just want to leave you guys with this. What would you guys do in this situation to try to get our program turned around? Leave your comments below and leave your answers below in the comments, and I will get to them. Try to do another video at some point this week, later on this week, in preparation for the Mississippi State versus Florida game. Until then, guys, Mark McCoy signing off for now.